Hi everybody, good morning. Welcome to our Pilates class. Let's get started standing up nice and tall, and we'll take a moment to concentrate on our Pilates breath. So we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through an open mouth. Let those arms rest down by your sides. And while we're breathing, we're going to press our belly button into our spine to keep those abs connected and breathing through the rib cage. So here we go. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through an open mouth. 3 more times, breathing in and out. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and out. Good. As you inhale, lift those arms up above the head. And as we exhale, we're going to roll down, starting with our fingertips, really scooping that belly in towards the spine, rolling all the way over our feet. Inhale at the bottom. And as we exhale, again, press the belly in and roll up to standing. Inhale, the arms up above the head. Keeping those shoulders pressing down so we have a long neck. Exhale, forward. Feel the belly pressing into the spine. Inhaling and exhale, scoop the belly and roll up to standing. Nice and slow, concentrating on our breath. Inhale, lift. And exhale, rolling down. Scoop that belly in. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, roll it up. And our last one, inhale and exhale, roll it down. This time we'll stay dangling over our feet. Maybe take the feet hip width to get a little more depth and release any tension in the lower back. Let the head and shoulders relax, but keep space between the shoulders and ears so we still have a long neck. Inhale here and exhale. Breathing in and walk it out to plank pose. Good. Rocking our shoulders forwards and backwards. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Lowering it 8 counts down to our stomach. Elbows grazing the ribs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Resting down. Let those feet go. Go ahead and bend one of those legs, grabbing gently with the foot and pulling it in towards the butt. One more breath here. Gently release that foot, moving on to the other side. And letting that go. And then tucking the toes and trying to press up in one piece in 8 counts. So start with the belly scooped in towards the spine and squeeze the glutes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then lift those hips to downward facing dog. Tailbone to the sky. Pressing the armpits back towards the knees or the thighs. And then walk the feet out at whatever pace feels good to you. Good, and then we'll roll back into plank pose. And again, rocking the shoulders forwards and back. Here we go. 1 and 2. Keep those abs really engaged. 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Again, lowering it 8 counts down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This time taking our hands in front of us, lifting right arm and left leg, so opposite arm and leg lifted up, extend it out a little bit, and then gently lay it back down. Other side, lift it up, stretch it out, and lay it down. Inhale, exhale, reach, and down. Inhale, exhale, and down. One more. Inhale, reach, and lower, up, and down. Good. Hands under the shoulder, tuck the toes, and lifting up in 8 counts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lifting the hips to downward facing dog. Finding lots of space between the shoulders and the ears. Belly pressing into the spine. Good. Lifting one leg up, but keep those toes pointing towards the floor with a flexed foot. And then we're going to bend our standing leg slightly. Finding some heel raises with our top leg, lifting it up and up. And 3, 4, 5. Press that belly in. 6 and 7 and 8. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. As you let the bottom leg stretch, you can open up that top hip and then exhale, lower. Moving on to the other side, our leg lifts, the foot stays flexed, toes pointing towards the floor, then the standing leg, and we go up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, keeping the upper body and our centers nice and stable. And 13, 14, 15, 16. Let both the legs stretch. Open up that hip. Exhale, drop it down. And again, rolling into plank pose. As we exhale, let those knees come down. Going through some cat-cows as we inhale, arching the back. Lifting the chest. As we exhale, finding a C curve in the spine. And again, inhale. Arching the back, tailbone to the sky. And then exhale, curving, really feeling that belly pressing in. And again, inhale, lift. Lifting chest and tailbone, and exhale, curve. Good, we'll hold it right here. You can really feel the abs pressing in. The scooping of the belly. We want to remember that feeling. And then find a neutral. All right, we're just going to switch over into a seated position. And then we're going to come straight into some roll back. So go ahead and flex those feet, reaching those arms at shoulder height. We're going to find a spinal stretch. So it should be the same feeling that we just felt on our hands and knees with that belly, really scooping in towards the spine. Really keep those ears away from the shoulders so we maintain a long neck. Inhale here. As we exhale, rolling back all the way to laying down. What we're doing is slow and controlled, 1 inch at a time. Good. As we inhale, let the arms reach above the ears. As we exhale, arms travel back up, pulling the head, shoulders. Scooping that belly. Then back into our spinal stretch. Inhaling here. Exhale, scoop the belly in. Rolling controlled down to the floor. Inhale, lifting the arms. Exhale, peeling up. Scoop that belly. Trying to have fluid movements into our spinal stretch. Feeling the opposite position, belly button pressing back, fingers pressing forward. Now take a little more length out of the waist and reaching those arms forward. Inhale here and then exhale, rolling through our spine, stretch to the floor. Inhaling as arms rise. Exhale, we peel back up. And then as we inhale, reaching over those feet out through the waist. And as we exhale, traveling through our spinal stretch. And we're going to stop halfway down. So right there is good. Go ahead and point those feet. Sliding one knee in and out. Other knee in and out. Sliding up and down and up and down. So see if you still have a nice long neck here. And down. And as that lower belly actively pressing into the spine. And down. And up. And down. And up. And down. So inhale here and hold. As we exhale, we'll roll all the way back. And we'll stay on the floor this time. So inhale those arms above the head. And then we're going to come into our hundreds. So go ahead and select your leg position that can be flat on the floor, tabletop to the sky or out at an angle, but wherever we are, we glue that low back to the floor, press our belly button down into our mat. So inhale here. Exhale, lift the head and chest off the floor, and then we pump those arms. We inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Keep pressing that belly down to the mat. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. And we're done with 100 percussive breaths. Resting the knees into the chest and maybe rocking side to side. Good. We'll take our hands behind our head. And then opening the knees up, and we're kissing the inside of the heels together, the backs of the heels together. So we're in a little froggy pose here. Again, try to press the belly button down into the mat and keep it there. We're going to press our legs out towards the wall in front of us. And then exhale, bending them in. Inhale, press them out. And exhale in. Legs can go lower as long as we're keeping that low back glued to the floor. If we find that our back is leaving the ground, then we can take the legs higher. Inhale. And exhale. Breathing in. And out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Holding our froggy pose. Release those hands and bring them up in line with the hips. And just lifting up a little higher, thinking your ribs to hips. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And while we're doing this, actively press those heels together, like you're squeezing a piece of paper between your heels. Up and up and up. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Go ahead and rest those knees in. As we exhale, letting the arms and legs open up. Inhale here. As we exhale, we're keeling up. Reaching up out of the waist. Feet are flexed and let those hands rest down. Kind of stretch behind your legs. Inhale here. As we exhale, roll through the spine into a flat back position. Arms in front. Inhale. As we exhale, scoop the belly in. We're rolling about halfway down and hold it right there. Go ahead and point those toes, this time lifting the knee up, and then we twist and center. Lift other leg, twist and center. Knee up, exhale, and down. Lift it up, and twist, and down. Side it up, and breathe, and down. Breathing in, and out, and in. One more each side, leg up, and twist, and down, and breathe up, and twist, and down. Good, hold here for an inhale, as we exhale, slowly making our way to the ground. Inhale, let those arms rise above the ears. As we exhale, coming back into our froggy pose. And then hands behind the head. This time, if you want to lift the chest as the legs extend, go ahead with me, or keep it laying down on the ground. Glue the low back. And here we go. Inhale, and exhale. Breathing in, and out. Inhale, exhale. When we lift the head and chest, don't let the elbows close. And out. Sustain a long neck. And down. When we lift our chest, it's about shortening the distance between the hips and the ribs. 4 more. 4. And down. And 3. And down. 2. And down. And 1. So leaving there, legs there, pretend you're squeezing a piece of paper between your heels, lifting the head and chest off the ground and become a little higher. Up and down. 2 and 3. 4 and 5. 6. Actively squeeze those heels together. And 8. We'll do 4 more. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Good, rest those knees in. And then keeping that froggy position with our legs, lowering the feet down and opening up the knees. Our heels are lifted off the floor, but they're still together. Lifting our hips off the ground in one solid movement, and then lowering. And up, and down, and lift, and lower. So think that you have a tight belt wrapped around your waist. Everything is squeezing down and in, and down. Lifting up, and down, and up, and down. 8 more here. 8, and lower, and 7, and down. 6, and 5, and 4. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. Good. We're going to lift those hips up and hold it there. And lifting the hips higher for 16 pulses. 1, 2, 3. Think about that belt wrapped around your waist. Up, up. And last 2. And go ahead and rest the hips down. Extend the arms and legs out. This time we're going to point the feet. Inhaling here. As we exhale, we're rolling up. And find the length out of the waist with your pointed toes. And then let the body drape over the legs. Another stretch behind the backs of the legs. And one more breath in. As we exhale, rolling up through the spine into a flat back, stacking those ears right over the shoulders right over the hips, hands out from the shoulders, and inhale. As we exhale, feel that belly scooping back towards the spine, keeping our long neck, we're rolling halfway down. This time taking straight legs up one at a time, lifting and lower, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down. Keep that belly pressing into the back, and down, and up. Feeling that C curve shape, and up, and down, and up, and down. One more on each leg, lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. Good. Inhaling here. As we exhale, rolling down gently and with control to the floor. Let those arms rise above the ears. And as we exhale, coming back into our froggy legs. Glue that low back down, hands behind the head. Inhale here. Exhale, extend the legs, lift the head and chest, or it can always stay on the ground. Inhaling back. Exhale out. Inhale. And exhale. Check that back is imprinted on the ground. And exhale. Breathe in. And out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Our last one. Good. Back to our froggy legs. Hands by the side. Press the belly down to the floor. Lift the head and chest up. Squeeze a piece of paper between the heels. Hold it there, lifting higher for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Keeping that shape of the legs and then lower the feet down. This time we're going to take them further away from our hips. Lifting the hips up in one solid movement. Lifting up and down and lift. And lower again. Feel that there's a belt wrapped around your waist. It's squeezing everything in together. Up and down and up and down. While we're lying here on our backs, check that the shoulder blades are still pressing down the back so we have a long neck, lots of space between our ears and our shoulders. Up and down and up and down. Check down at your feet. See that those heels are still lifted off the mat. Up and down. We'll do 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Lift it up. This time we're going to take our hands up to the ceiling, plug those shoulders into the floor, and lifting the hips higher. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Press that belly into the spine. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lowering it down. Stretching everything out. Point the feet. Inhaling here. Exhale, peeling up. Again, find the length out of the waist and then let the hands lower down. Stretching behind the legs. Like that, you have some space between the ears and the shoulders. Inhale. As we exhale, roll up to a flat back. Inhale the arms out. Exhale, scoop the belly in and rolling halfway down. Good. Lifting one leg up and then we twist towards that leg. And then back to center as we lower. Other side, lift and twist and center. And lift and twist and center. And lift and twist and center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. One more 8 seconds. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, rolling down with control. Good. Coming back into our froggy legs. This time we're going to take the arms up above the ears to lift our head and chest without any support behind the head, keeping space between the ears and shoulders as much as you can. So inhale here. Exhale, reach. Inhale back. And exhale, reach. So imprint that spine on the floor and don't let it leave. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Good, taking it back. This time we're going to try to keep our hands above our ears. As we lift, we'll just do 8 pulses. Here we go, lifting up. Let me go higher. 8, 7, 6. Press that belly down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, resting it in. Inhale here. As we exhale, coming back into the froggy pose. Heels are lifting. Heels are together. And this time, they're almost under the knees. Back where we started. Lifting those hips up and down. The second time that we lift, close those knees together and lower. So alternating between those two. Up with knees apart and down. Up and close the knees and open. Up and down and close and open and lift and lower and close and open. Lift, lower, close, inhale, exhale. Lift, exhale, inhale, exhale, and lift and lower, inhale, close and hold the hips up, legs go out and together, knees open and close, trying to keep those hips lifting nice and high and open and close. Again, think about a waist or your belt cinched around your waist, keeping everything tight and in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 8 more. 8 and 7, 6 and 5, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good, lowering it down. Stretching everything out with a deep breath in. And we exhale as we peel up. And again, finding the length out of the waist and stretching over the legs. Inhale here. Exhale, roll up to that flat back. Reach the arms out, breathing in. Exhale, scoop the belly, find the C curve in the spine. Rolling halfway back. Glue the legs together and lifting both knees up and down. And up. And down. Strong through the center. Up. And down. And up. And down. And breathe in. And out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good inhale here. Exhale, lowering with a fluid motion. Inhale, the arms reach above the ears. We're going to come into scissors now. So one leg to the sky, straighten, and one leg out. Again, we'll imprint that spine on the floor. Go ahead and grab behind the leg, lifting the head and chest up. And we have exhale, exhale, inhale as we switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Maybe on that second exhale, you can pull the leg a little closer towards your face. Moving faster, we have exhale, switch. Exhale, switch. 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Reach those arms out. And 8, 7, 6, 5. Press the belly down. 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Both legs to the sky. Lower the head and chest down to the floor. And again, imprint that spine actively to the ground. Lowering both legs down to the ground. Inhale as they lower. And exhale as they lift. 3 more. Inhale down. And exhale, lift. We're trying to keep our belly flat this whole time. Challenging up. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Gonna go ahead and flex those feet, reaching the arms up towards the toes, trying to touch our feet as we lift up. 4, 8, and 7. Press that belly down. 6, and 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Knees into the chest. And then we're going to come on to our side. Propping ourselves up on our elbow. And resting the head in the hand. Taking the legs out towards that front corner of your mat, and our hips, upper body are in line with the back edge of our mat. So lifting up, doing front kicks. So we go exhale, exhale. Inhale, point the foot, bring it behind you as far as you can. Exhale, exhale, and inhale. The only thing is that we can only move our leg as much as we can by keeping control in our upper body. So if you find that your upper body is rocking and rolling a lot, then maybe make that leg movement smaller. Really holding onto that tummy, pressing the belly in. And our last one. Good, and then point the foot, we're tapping it behind and lifting up and front and up. So it's about a medium height lift. And in front. Breathe out and in and out and in and out and in and out and in. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good, lowering it down. You can go ahead and flip around to the other side. Coming into our front kicks with the flexed foot. We go exhale, exhale, inhale, point. Exhale, exhale, inhale, point. Center is very strong, supporting our body while we move this leg in a large motion. And exhale, exhale, inhale. 3 more. 3 and 2 and 1. Good, keeping the foot pointed. We tap behind and lift medium height and front and lift and back and lift and front and lift, back, lift and front, lift, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, in and out, and in and out. Last set. And down, rotating onto our backs, coming into another set of our scissors. One leg to the sky. Lifting up, we bring that in. We have exhale, exhale, inhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale, switch. Moving slow and controlled. Thinking about our low abs pressing in. And our upper body, do we have a long neck? Our legs as straight as they can be. Last 2. And then we'll pick up the pace. 1, exhale, switch. Exhale, switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. Arms down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And legs to the sky. Go ahead and lower down. Arms above us. Imprint that spine on the floor. Flex the feet. We lift up. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good, hands by your side, keeping the feet flexed. We have 4 leg lifts and lowers, lowering down nice and slow, trying to keep that belly flat, lifting up. So pretend there's a quarter under your back, you're pressing your skin into it, feeling that connection, and don't lose it as the legs lower. Down, down, exhale, lift, and down, inhaling, exhale, lift. Good, coming into our same leg sequence. Starting with our front kicks, go ahead and situate yourself, lifting that top leg. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Having that nice breath, synced with our movements. And 6. Hold on to that tummy. I guess not literally, but maybe also literally. Sometimes when I take my hand to a body part, it reminds me to keep it strong. So now coming into our hot potato, this time we're going to lift higher. So point the foot back and up and front and lift. So we're going to keep that knee pointing straight in front of us. Down and lift and back and up and front and up and back and up and front and up and back and up and front and up. Last 2. Down, lift, and down. and lift, and we're adding on 8 large kicks. We're going to rotate the knee so it's pointing over our head. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Keeping our center strong. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Good. We'll just go ahead and switch to the other side. And to our front kicks. Foot is flexed. Here we go. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. 3 and 4 and 5. Checking with that tummy. 6 and 7 and 8. Into our hot potato, nice and large. Down and lift and down and lift and lift and down and lift. Let that center support this leg movement. Down and lift and down. If you find that there's a lot of pressure coming onto your fingers when the leg comes forward, see if you can add some more strength in the abs. Down and lift. We have 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good, placing the foot down and our big kicks, rotating that leg in the hip socket. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Breathing. 6. Tummy's in. 7. And a long neck for 8. Good. Rotate onto your backs. Another set of scissors. Here we go. Maybe your chest is lifting higher this time. Exhale, exhale, inhale. And 3 and 4. Press that belly down. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. A little quicker. Exhale, switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let those arms go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and all right, we're going to come onto our side again. This time onto one knee and one hand. So, hand right underneath the shoulder, open that whole body so it's facing right in front of you. If you're looking at a mirror, you can see both hips, both shoulders, lifting that top leg up to hip height and find small circles one direction. 2, press that belly in. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Flex the foot and circle. 2, tummy in. 3, 4, press those shoulder blades down. 6, 7, and 8, and reverse. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point the foot. We go down and up. 2 and 3, 4, 5. Inhale, exhale. 7 and 8. Flexed foot. 4, 8, and 7. Deep breath. 6 and 5 4, squeeze that belly into the spine. 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Lower that foot down. We're going to come all the way up to this kneeling position. Taking the hands behind our head, just tilting the body to the side until you feel this oblique turn on, and then lift. Inhale, side, and exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale. Breathing in and out. Take arms up, long necks, and side, and lift. Breathing in and out. Press the belly in, down, and up, and down, and up. Good, arms out to a T, this time all the way touching those low fingers to the floor. And down, and up. Keep lots of space between the ears and the shoulders. And up, and down, up. Okay, we'll just switch over to our other side. Plant that hand down under the shoulder. Open that body up. Lifting that top leg, pointed foot, small circles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep that belly back, pressing in to the spine. 1. Change the direction. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Flex the foot. Change the direction. 2, 3. Breathing. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tummy in. 6, 7, 8. Point the foot. We go down and up. 2, and 3. Press up out of the floor with that hand and shoulder. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. We go ahead and flex the foot. 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 5. I think I'm letting my foot rest on the floor a lot longer on this side. 7, and 8. All right, coming up onto that knee, stretch the leg out. We start with the hands behind the head. Really open that chest and open the elbows. And bending to the side, right when you feel the sideways turn on. And lift. And down. And up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Arms lifting. Lots of space between the ears and the shoulders. Sorry, I feel like I've said that way too many times. Probably like everything. And up. And down. And up. And down. And up. Arms out. Reaching all the way till those fingertips touch the mat. And lift. And down. And lift. Keep both shoulders and hips facing right in front of you. Last one down. And up. Good. Coming into hands and knees. Let's take a cat-cow here. So arching the back, inhale. Exhale, curving. And again, inhale. And exhale. Good, finding that neutral spine. lowering down onto our elbows. Bending one leg up to the sky, trying to keep a 45-degree angle, point that leg down to the floor. Finding small lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Flex the foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we lift that leg. Don't let it affect the upper body. 7 and 8. Point the foot. Now we're going to open the knee up slightly. And we lift. 2, 3, 4, 5. Think about that belt around the waist. 7, 8, and flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then taking our leg out to the side, go ahead and rest it down for a moment. We'll prop up on that front arm. And we lift for 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 5. Try to find a big range of motion. 6, and 7, and 8. Flex the foot. 4 more. 4, and 3. Tummy in. 2, and 1. Good. Coming back into the center. Both forearms down onto the other side. Pointed foot, knee facing the floor. Lifting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing. 6, 7, 8. And flex. You can breathe with your repetitions or just take long, deep breaths. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Point the foot. Open the knee slightly. 1, 2. Check in with that low back. See if it's staying stable. 6, 7, 8, and flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then again, we're going to pop the same hand onto the floor as the leg that is in front, or that we're going to be lifting and point the foot. We lift it up and down. 2, open it as wide as you can. 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Flex. 4 more. 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, I'm so glad I didn't do 8 of those. All right, hands under the shoulders. Let's stretch the hips out. So let's take one foot in front of us into pigeon pose. If this is not comfortable for you, you can lie on your back and go into figure 4 or any hip stretch that you want. The closer in this foot is, the more ease, the more in line with the knee. A little deeper stretch. Find what feels good. Keep this foot flexed. Go ahead and lay over the leg. And we'll be here about 5 breaths. So just try to relax. Concentrate on the breathing. Feel that hip opening up. Let's take 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and okay, go ahead and switch those legs. We want to think that both hips are facing down towards the mat and our back heels facing up towards the sky. So find wherever's comfortable for you. And again, about 5 breaths. And 2 more breaths together, inhaling and exhale, breathing in and out. Good, come on up. Take the legs out to straddle. Keep both knees facing towards the ceiling and then just walking the body forward, getting a stretch in our inner thighs. Again, concentrating on those nice deep breaths. Maybe with every breath, you find a centimeter more of release. Let's take 2 more breaths together. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Come back up. Then shake those legs together. We're going to rotate into plank pose. Feel yourself nice and strong in your plank. Squeeze those glutes. Good, so we're going to come into side plank, reach that arm up, and circle down. We have 1 tricep push-up. Other side, reach it up, circle it down, and we go down, and up. Inhale, exhale, breathe in, and out. Inhale, exhale, breathe in, and out. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and open, and plank, and down. Good, drop those knees down. Dropping our elbows down by our sides. Scoop that belly in. Rocking the shoulders forward and back. 2 and 3 and 4. 4 more. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Straighten up. Good. Tuck the toes and lift those hips to downward facing dog. And then walk the hands back to the feet. And then stepping out so our legs are wide. Toes pointing in front of us. And we'll take our last stretch here, walking the hands over to one foot. Maybe gently pulling your chest in towards the leg. And then take it to the other side. And then taking our hands to the center. And heel toe those feet so they're right under the hips. Exhale here. Inhale. As we exhale, scoop that belly in towards the spine, rolling up. Nice fluid movement. Inhale, lift those arms. And exhale, open. Last roll down to finish. Rolling down as we exhale. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, scoop that belly. Roll it up. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, we open to finish. Thanks so much for joining me today. Hope your body feeling good after that class.